Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. It's week 9 in the NFL. We're talking right now with Doug Upstone, doing our regular popular spot with him, getting his value picks, top value picks for the NFL card. Doug Upstone, thanks for being back with us.
Peter, my pleasure to be back. And boy, oh boy, after last week, I thought I had a winning week with Baltimore taking the lead late, only to have it stripped away right at the very end of the game. Gave us a losing week. And even though we got 6 teams off this week, I am ready to rock this week.
All right, excellent. Well, we'll hear what you have to say about it. First of all, look at that outfit. Nice, nice little buttoned-up jacket, but then still like relaxed, like no tie, just kind of like, you know, you're not taking things too seriously. You're not too tense or uptight. You're like, you look good, professional, sharp as hell, but also, you know, relaxed and laid back, right?
Well, just like you, Peter.
Oh, yeah, no, just like me, too. Absolutely. I'm professional, but easygoing. All right, and that's what you have to be an effective handicapper. All right, Doug Upton, let's see what you have for us. NFL Week 9, value pick number 1.
My first value pick is with Philadelphia on the road at Houston. Now, last week, Philadelphia suffered a tough loss, of which I was a part of, losing at the end of the game and not quite getting it done. But I look at this team after the Dallas loss, you know, nothing really changed for them. So I think their attitude will still be very good. As long as Nick Foles doesn't take any selfies, J.J. Watt should be okay, still play really good, but not be extra motivated. If I look at this at this Texans defense, it's only ranked 23rd in the NFL, and I think Philadelphia can certainly move the ball. Now, on defense, Ryan Fitzpatrick pressure, and that's what Philadelphia likes to do most, is bring the pressure. So I look at this game. Philadelphia is in a very good spot. Houston is 2-9 coming off a road game. I'll take the Eagles to soar and beat and cover against Houston.
All right. Interesting that you took that game as one of your games to make a value pick on. It's not a game I would have chosen, but it certainly doesn't strike me as necessarily a bad pick at first glance. All right. What's your second value pick for us, Doug Upstone?
My second one is San Diego on the road at Miami. Now, Miami is back home after 2 weeks with 2 victories and 2 covers. But when doing a little further research, I find that when they've gone away from South Beach for 2 weeks at a time, they're 13-29 in their next game at home. Now, San Diego suffered 2 division defeats in 5 days, but I think this team is primed to come back and bounce back. They should have as many as 3 starters back. The key one to me is Ryan Matthews to catch passes and to get some running yards, which will certainly help their offense. Ryan Tannehill for Miami, you know, his biggest strength is that he's consistently inconsistent. You just never know what you're going to get. I think San Diego can force a number of 3-and-outs in this game. I think this is just too good of a team, and San Diego wins this game outright.
All right. Interesting take, Doug Upstone. Another game that I kind of am scratching my head about as yet. I haven't made any kind of decision, pick on it, or bet on it. But again, interesting take, Doug Upstone. All right. What's your third value pick for us?
My third, I'm going right back to Sunday night last week where I found a winner and going with Baltimore and Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. Now, when you think of these 2 teams, Peter, you think of crunching hits. You think of paint being exchanged on the helmets and defense. So when the total went from 44 to 48, that just flat out amazed me. Now, I know a lot of that has to do with Pittsburgh scoring 51 points last week and the public, you know, buying into what they see. But in the 18 years that these teams have been playing, the highest total ever was 44, and that was last year. And Baltimore won that game 26-6 for an easy under. In this pass happy era, I look at these 2 teams. I still think defense is going to rule in this game. And in games with teams like Pittsburgh, where they are off a division win, and as a winning team, and the number is 42.5 to 49. The under is a sensational 25-6. Play under on Sunday night.
Very interesting analysis there, Doug Upstone. Yeah, I mean, when I first saw that total, I was, probably like the rest of the public, thinking it seems like a little low. Maybe the over would be a decent play here because we've seen both offenses be extremely explosive. And, of course, Pittsburgh, like you said, on their own, eclipsed this total in their game last week. But maybe the best smart, sharp play here is a contrarian play towards the under. I'm assuming the public's going to be all over the over here. But Doug Upstone liking the under. All right, Doug Upstone, 3 interesting picks this week. We'll see how it turns out. Thanks so much.
The SBR Network offers free sports picks and game breakdowns, big money free betting contests year-round, a real-time Vegas-style odds monitoring service, and much more. So come see for yourself. To stay updated on SBR news and promotions, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+, and do be sure to subscribe to the Sportsbook Review YouTube channel to catch all our daily sports shows.